Hey Canucks fans, it's another Canucks game day. It's another Canucks debut, and we have some injury updates to some key players. I'm Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take all in one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary for Saturday, February the 18th. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. Still in Dallas, obviously. The conference is going very well. Thank you for asking. I was rocking my Canucks third jersey, the flying skate, on the stage yesterday. Got a lot of compliments. A lot of people asked me what a Canuck was. So it's a great time overall. Happy to rep the team. And today, day 2 of the conference. So far, so good. And then we got tonight and then tomorrow to wrap things up. Going to try and catch some of the game tonight, even if it's just the third period. And it's the Vancouver Canucks hosting the Philadelphia Flyers. And the biggest news, I guess, for tonight's lineup is that defenseman Christian Wolanin will be making his Canucks debut. We know that he had a really good preseason with the team. Then we never really considered him more than a depth option, and that proved to be the case as he's played the first 2/3 of the season in Abbotsford. But I believe he's the second leading scorer in the AHL this season, which is pretty. I think he's the top D-man, second leading scorer. He has 55 points in 49 games, 6 goals, 49 assists in 49 games. So over a point per game. And yes, being a good defenseman is more than just offense, but I think the Canucks would welcome his offensive firepower. So he'll draw into the lineup because of an injury to OEL. And I'll get to the injuries in a second. So this is how the Canucks will line up. It looks like Artur Silovs, after making his debut on Wednesday night against the Rangers, it looks like he's going to get a second straight start tonight against the Flyers. On D, Wolanin will play on the left side of Luke Schen's right. So Wolanin and Schenn. Then, of course, Quinn Hughes and Ethan Bear, and then Stillman and Myers. And that's because OEL's hurt. That's because Dermott is hurt as well. And then Kyle Burroughs is your extra defenseman. So again, Hughes with Bear, Stillman with Myers, Wolanin with Schenn, Burroughs is your extra. Up front, I think it's the same lineup that they went with in practice on Thursday. So that was Pettersson with Kuzmenko and Beauvillier on the top line. Then Miller, Besser. Oh, no, there is a change, actually. It's Miller, Besser, and DiGiuseppe, not Miller and Garland. And then Garland and Podkolzin are skating with Jack Studnicka. Actually, now I can't remember this how they practiced on Thursday. I just know that that the PD, Beauvillier, Kuzmenko line was the same. And then Oman with Dakota Joshua and Sheldon Dry. So the biggest change from Wednesday night's game is Dries moves from center to a wing, and then Studnicka gets put into a center position. So once again, Pettersson, Beauvillier, Kuzmenko, second line of Miller, Besser, and DiGiuseppe, who's impressed everyone, especially Rick Tocchet. Third line of Jack Studnicka between Podkolzin and Garland, and a fourth line of Oman between Joshua and Sheldon Dries. And then Will Lockwood is your extra forward, and he was skating in a non-contact jersey. So at least Lockwood was on the ice, because there are many Canucks players that were not on the ice. And let's give some quick injury updates to all of those guys. So Oliver Ekman-Larsson, he suffered an ankle sprain in the loss against the Rangers on Wednesday, and he'll be out for weeks. Now, weeks could be 2 weeks, it could be 4 to 5 weeks. Ankle sprain, I'd say probably 3 to 4 makes the most sense. And then, I've heard long as going as 5 or 6 weeks, depending on the severity. We don't know the severity, but we just know that he's going to be out for a week to week. So my guess is 3 to 4 weeks. Then you have Curtis Lazar, and he's day to day. Didn't even say if it's upper or lower, so he'll be day to day, which is good. And then Thatcher Demko, which everyone was concerned about. We talked about how he left practice early on Thursday. So Rick Tocchet called Demko day to day. He didn't use the word tweak, but the fact that he's not backing up tonight as he was planning to tells me it's more than just a day-to-day thing, or it might be a day-to-day thing, but everyone's talking about a tweak, a setback. Rick Tocchet said they ran him out 5 or 6 days in a row, so it's time for a rest. Regardless, we hope that it's not that serious, and we hope that Demko is able to come back, but obviously he's not going to be tonight, even as a backup. So does he still have to back up one more time before he actually gets in? Or then does he just get in after a couple more days of practice? My guess is we're probably still about 4 or 5 days from seeing him. Probably he'll have to back up once just get used to, not that you have to get used to be on the bench, but simply be on the bench, and then maybe start on Thursday or Saturday. Now, the ramifications of all these things. Well, with Demko, obviously, then, and with Martin down in Abbotsford, your goalies are Silovs and Dilia, and like I said, Silovs would likely get his second straight start. On D, with OEL out, that means that Shen needs a new partner, and that's where Christian Wolanin just actually comes into OEL's spot. And then up front with Lazar, funny how things work. Studnicka is healthy enough now after coming off a non-COVID illness, so Lazar slides in for, Jack Studnicka slides in for Curtis Lazar. But you look at the Canucks injured, and add to all this Travis Dermott, who is kind of out, just missing practices. They've actually now put him on injured reserve, not LTIR, but they put him on injured reserve, and they recently moved Tanner Pearson, no surprise here, to LTIR, considering that they shut him down for the season. So with Pearson shut down for the season, Mikheyev shut down for the season, we haven't seen Tucker Pullman. He's been on LTIR. We haven't seen him all season. Now Travis Dermott's on IR, and now Lazar is day-to-day. Likely, Ekman-Larsson will go on IR, and then, especially if it's over 10 days, and then we have Demko still as day-to-day. So that's at least 6 or 7 players that are not available to the team. Add in Lane Peterson, claimed off of waivers. Bo Horvat traded. And yeah, you can see why the Canucks have, I think with Wolanin, I saw a stat that this is the 32nd different skater that has suited up for the Canucks this season. So a lot going on. But that's what happens when you not only suffer injuries, but you're also trying to give as many people a chance to play, i.e. not always putting your strongest lineup on all the time, if you know what I'm saying. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So Canucks fans, give me a score prediction for tonight. The Canucks go on the road for a couple games after this. Philadelphia is not that good of a team. And it's John Tortorella. And I'm not worried that John Tortorella is going to try and jump Rick Tocchet in the hallway. I don't think that's going to end well for Torts. And I think Rick Tocchet, given his history with Philly, probably will want to, I don't know, if it's any extra motivation. I know he talked about Philly still having a soft spot in his heart. So let's go with a Canucks win. And I think they're good. Philly's goaltending is not that good. So let's say it's 5-3 tonight. 5-3. Yeah, I'm saying Silovs only less than 3 as opposed to 6. And the Canucks will put 5 behind the Philadelphia goaltender. So I'm going 5-3 Canucks. I'm going Kuzmenko scores the first goal for the team. Give me your score prediction. Give me your first Canucks goal scorer in the comments down below. And like I said, I'll try and catch hopefully the second, if not the third period tonight of tonight's game. Shout out to my sponsors, Van City Experts Real Estate, Perform and Transform, Personal Training, Weight Loss. Thank you, legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Justin Credible, legendary Andrew Chang, Hall of Fame and franchise members as well. And thanks to all of you for supporting me. Always appreciative. Never take you for granted. So as always, subscribe, like the video, leave a donation, become a member, upgrade your membership, and leave a comment down below with your score prediction and your first Canucks goal scorer. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the game. Have a great day. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Saying farewell for now from Dallas, Texas. God bless and go Canucks go.